Sir, you're audible.
Perfect, perfect. Hey, thanks for joining the call. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Indeed, it always gives a great moment and moment of pride when we get connected to a larger crowd, being on any topic, whatever we decide or we get the input from all of you. Uh, what is the latest trend? What is the latest technology? What is there in latest solution? We provide and we talk. We give more insight. We call the experts to discuss more and more about the latest trend in the market. So, thank you very much, Team Records, for organizing this call, giving us the opportunity to get connected with the larger audience. And I would not say the customers, I would say the partners with Schneider. So, my name is Anil Batra. I'm responsible for the channel business in Schneider for industry automation piece. Today, again, we came up with the new topic of the digitization. So, digitization is something which is becoming now a common word, now a habit for any design what we architect or provide the solution to our customers. So we have the expert today, Vinay, Varinder, and Pankaj, to give us more insight from their perspective how to optimize the production, how to make it more cost-effective solution with the latest trend and the technology in the market. So our relation with Reckers is a very known name for the automation, being a supplier, being a solution provider, being one of the prominent industry automation distributor, IAD. I would say that Alliance certified IAD with Schneider. So, what is there when we talk about IAD, Alliance certified IAD? That's a differentiation between a normal distributor uh, having the team of technical expert who are certified with Schneider, going through the various rigorous trainings, whether it is the classroom or the digital training, to get them certified on various topics, whether it is OEM or the end user. Having the great support mechanism inside, along with the pre-sales, post-sales, and the technical expert who are interacting with you on day in day out basis to get you the right solution, right pricing, and the right product, along with the right inventory what rackers keep with them. We keep on pushing wreckers to upskill themselves, be updated with the latest trend which are there in the market, and also articulate, animate those latest trend in the market with you, so that all of us take the advantage of this program. So thank you once again. Let us make this discussion, this webinar more interactive. Keep posting your questions on the chat box. We all are here to hear from you and also try to answer your queries and suggestions. What would be the improvisation or what would be the next topic for upcoming webinars? With that, I would not be taking much of your time. I would hand over to Naveen ji to further give us little more insight about the what's new in records now. Over to you, Naveen ji.
Thank you very much, Anilji. You have already given some perspective of what is Reckers. I will also not take much time between the actual technical presentations and myself. So, Reckers, as you have suggested, Reckers is partner to Schneider. And uh, let me just share. If you are able to see my screen, let me know.
Screen is visible.
Okay.
Kindly take it to the PPT.
Thank you. So my name is Naveen Vashist. I'm Chief Operating Officer at Reckers Automation. And briefly about Reckers. So Reckers, I would suggest that it's a high performance and value for automation, PLC, DCS, plants, power energy. When I say high performance, basically we abide with all the latest standards which are available in automation. And at the same time, we focus on the value to the customer, and that too at minimum cost, what is possible in the automation industry. To do this, we have a big team today. We have our offices in our head office is in Noida, sector 126 on Expressway, and other offices are in Chandigarh, in Baroda, in Pune, and in Mumbai. We have now a total team of more than 100 people, which is supporting or helping customers to do automation. Recurse automation was started in 1996 by Mr. KP Singh, and we have served more than 500 plus customers so far. It's 3 decades with many big brands in this journey. For the last 9 years, our biggest partner, or I would say we are the biggest partner of Schneider Electric as far as our business is concerned. We are certified industrial automation distributor and eco expert. And uh, we are glad to say that we have won many awards from Schneider. We, as highest growth company, fastest growing industrial automation distributor, and also global digital industry automation distributor. What kind of services we are giving? There are a lot of things which we are doing today, but the most important for this group, we do total plant automation through value added integration with adding of Aviva as our portfolio. We do application development on SCADA platform. We are extending our services to MES and also digitalization services. So there is a small difference between digitization and digitalization. Digitization is basically converting your data into into digital data, but digitalization, I would say, how to use data for day-to-day production and different kind of analysis. So we are more focused on digitalization today. We work with end user. At the same time, there are a lot of OEMs who are partners to us. And on the right hand side, we see that we work with OEMs day in day out. We help understand them technology, we understand their machine, and we help them to continuously improve on their design. So this is the list of our some of the big customers. We work with multinationals, we work national, international, most of the big players you can see, which are in their list, and this list is growing every day. One question most of the people ask, why Reckers? So these are some of the points. Why Reckers? Why we should be the preferred player for automation? Number one is we have multiple products and services. Along with Schneider, we have another 10, 12 partners in automation. So we try to give most of your requirements for a particular project, whether it is instruments, whether it is IT and OT products, including Ethernet switches, gateways, routers, or whether it is all the full portfolio of Schneider. So we cover most of the requirements which are there in a project. We are proud to have a competent team. There are a lot of technical guys which are dedicated to the customers. And we have a proven track record of about 29 years working in automation industry. And we have industry expertise in different verticals. The most important thing, customer is the king, and we welcome and act on your feedback. So this is the something which I would say the main differentiators for Recurse Automation. This is my last slide. So Holi festival is coming. I wish you a very happy Holi. And before we get into Holi mood, this is another 40-45 minutes with Schneider experts. Over to you, Vinay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, team, for giving me the opportunity. I'm just sharing my screen. Just a second.
Before going into the Vinay's presentation, I'm posting one survey related to an IoT. I would request everyone to please participate in this. So we wanted to get to know about your thoughts related to the IoT, and then we can maybe take some decisions and define strategy based on that. So I would request everyone to please participate. I'm sending the Microsoft Teams questionnaire on that. It's a simple multiple choice options, and you can scan from your phone also. I'm sending a barcode. Over to you, Vinay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So, myself, Vinay Chauhan, I'm just taking care of PLC and motion business for the North and East region. So, my slides comprise of, as per the schedule, as per the topic, IoT enabled product that we deliver in IDMST portfolio. IDMST is Industrial Machine Solution Transaction. So, Records is very good, and we are handshaking to a very good OEM base for these type of application and for these types of controllers. So, out of a big basket of controllers into a Schneider portfolio, so I will just concentrate on one of the controller that will provide you the IoT enablement, IoT ground to play actually. So this is the controller TM262. So this is IoT enabled controller which comes under logic and motion, two portfolios. Okay. So this controller comprises of a two types of controller analogy, like motion controller and the logic controller also. That makes it very wide usage in multiple application, not relevant to motion, but also to the application relevant to plant wide or some application relevant to end user segments. So this controller has a very good IO handling capacity. So that can go extend up to 1000 to 1100 IOs with the bus coupler introduction. So this is our basic agenda, powering and digitizing the economy. So this is the controller or the part what we are focusing for the PLC centric, which will provide you IoT ready controller for logic and motion applications. Okay. So more relevant to the topic, this is the usual visualization how we do connect the PLC with the cloud system usually. Means in all the competitions and in all the other conventional ways, we just need a PLC, we need a gateway. So to send the data on the cloud, and this cloud data can be fetched by the any of the API, any of the MQTT, HTTP applications. Okay. So now with the introduction of TM262, this is the benefit of taking away the gateway. The PLC will act as a PLC, complete PLC plus the gateway. It has a embedded function blocks that will directly fetch or fed the data to the cloud systems. And just we have to connect the LAN cable or the Ethernet connection into it. So see, embedded cloud protocols, what protocols it supports is MQTT-S, HTTPS client. Okay. The S at the end is a cyber secure system. Okay. So in the coming slide, I will also explain how it is a cyber secured. So data and communication encrypted with a TLS. So it's a Achilles certified controller with a cybersecurity norms level 2 with a certification of TLS certification also. Ensure the network segmentation between IT and OT networks. What it explains, it can separate the two networks. Means if we want one network for the IT and one network for the OT, then it can separate with the two IP addresses and the two networks it can maintain. Second is, this is the segmentation which is showing the cybersecurity norms, first of all, and what all the platforms it can cater seamlessly. Okay. If we are talking on the production lines or other machines, which means to say, if different machines in the plant or a OEM just placing our machines with a 262 controller into the multiple branded plant, So it can seamlessly integrate with the Ethernet. Okay. And we can provide up to 5 ports of Ethernet onto it. Okay. Then another level, it can integrate on SCADA, ERP, MES, CMMS, and OPC UA server and web browsers. Web browser are nothing but the web visualization. Web server functionality is inbuilt into this controller. And the third platform on which we can work upon is a cloud-based machine advisor was initially what we have proposed. Now we are going with the secure connect, but any of the third party cloud based application or WhatsApp or any of the API related to uh, means related to the system or the process, if any plant or any OEM is following, we can integrate that with them also. The second is the very interesting feature of API. This is how you can communicate with the WhatsApp. So this is a video. I can share the link later on because as per the time constraint. So this is a video where how the controller can communicate with the WhatsApp. Means it's like motor is on, motor is off, or the feedback, and any of the command you need to means send to the controller. All these activities can be done. Coming on to next slide, this is the architectural view, what I have explained earlier. So this is a broad view where if I will concentrate on the IoT enablement or the IoT part, so allow use of API. This is what is important to be focused on. So it can allow you the means actionable things or the interference into your emails. Interference means any upgrade, oh sorry, any update and anything can be done with the email functioning with a function block. Machine calendar, you can schedule something. These are the social websites, you can connect it. Other API functions, participate to the chat, the way I have told you, like in the WhatsApp. E-commerce platform, if you want to communicate some data, like what type of inventory is right now going on and all that stuff. So it can be very flexible into e-commerce platform also. So these are the platforms like MQTT protocol, JSON, and TLS encryption allow to connect to other Schneider platform and third-party cloud platform. So this is a very basic and general platforms so that it makes the usage and makes the use of it very flexible. So these are the means cloud platforms and the networks so that we can connect on. So these are just a broad description what I have explained earlier. One thing I need to means tell you, like machine to device means it can be used as means we can use OPC UA client into it, Ethernet IP, Modbus TCP, and Circos 3 platform. So if we are working with a multiple servo systems or very high end machines, so we can work on a Circos 3 platform. It is near about equivalent to Ethernet or EtherCAT what we have in the competition in the market. It is the only controller which can support three types of IO devices. Oh, sorry, input output. Sorry, additional cards. TM3, TM5, and TM7. Or it has a capability of taking care of safety products also. So if you have anything related to safety applications or any IOs incorporate into the system which has a safety norms or safety understanding, so we can do this with this controller. So this is how this controller will platform into our basket. It is a controller which is 7 times faster than 241 or 251. That is very much prevalent in the market and the OEM market and the end user market. And its uh, performance is very much relevant to peg drive. Not like up to 99 axis, we cannot go with 262. Up to 24 axis synchronize, we can go with the 262. Okay. So up to 24 axis, it can provide that type of performance that we get on a pack drive controller with a 99 axis. Okay. So the number of axes we can connect is purely based upon the controller segment you are choosing. We have 4 to 5 catalog numbers: M15, M25, M35, M5. So these are categorized the number of synchronized axes that each controller can support. I'm talking about the motion part of the controller. Okay. So as fast as 1 millisecond is the cycle time, or the if you are connect the all the servo systems, all the programming part. Okay, so up to 1 millisecond it can support, and up to 24 axis it can support for the synchronized axis. Like this. This is a small video which is programmed with the help of 262. So this is the synchronized motion that we are showing. At on a blue, we can use this type of application in bottle capping, labeling, and what you can say pick and place. So all these applications can be taken care by this controller independently. So see, this is the enhanced flexibility and scalability. Means what you can do with these types of controllers. You can make a distributed architecture, local architecture. If you want a topology, if we want to create a topology like star or delta, you can maintain and you can make it very easily, because we have multiple Ethernet ports and multiple ports, so that we can make a topology into it. If we want to if we want to make it scalable into a safety integration, so we can get an embedded safety controllers up to SIL 3 certified, and functional safety modules, additional functional safety modules as per the usage of the application, we can integrate into it. Okay. So this is the know-how of the controller. So with the addition of this TM4ES4 special card, we can maintain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So up to 5 Ethernet ports, because these two have a similar IP addresses, and this is can be used for the circos. So these four, and I'm considering this as a one. So we can maintain a 5 networks onto it. So this is the architecture view, how the controller look like. So this is a serial port, what it should look like, and this is the encoder. And any of the additional card you need to attach, it can be attached on the right hand side. And any of the special card we need to attach, it can be attached on the left hand side. So this is regarding the controller portfolio, what the controller comprises of, and what controller is capable of doing. Because we have very short amount of time, so I can showcase one video onto it. If it is visible to all.
Yes, audio is not audible.
Not audible, ma'am.
No.
Just a second. Not an option.
You need to reshare your screen with the option of include the sound.
Okay, just a second. Screen.
Stop sharing and reshare your screen. Stop sharing and reshare your screen. At that time, there is an option at the very top.
Include the same. Yes, ma'am. Understood. Yeah.
Technologies and services.
Now it's audible?
Yes.
In order to thrive in an era of change, more and more businesses are embracing transformative digital technologies and services. The changing market demands and regulations put pressure on OEMs to design and engineer smart machines, ensuring faster
मैंने
time to
सब
market.
डाल दिया था वो ना I think next day.
The new Modicon M262 assists OEMs to address this increasing market demand. The IIoT Ready, Logic, and Motion Controller for performance demanding machine applications with safety embedded. Up to 5 Ethernet separated networks and open protocols ensure easy, scalable machine integration into any environment. Machine to plant, and direct machine to cloud. The controller's built-in cybersecurity offers encrypted communication, Achilles certification, and network segmentation. Modicon M262, the controller for performance logic and synchronized motion applications, extendable with embedded safety to protect people and assets. Design smart machines with the new scalable Modicon M262 inside one single programming software, EcoStruxure Machine Expert. Reduce time to market as this collaborative engineering tool enables multiple teams to simultaneously program and control the quality of the code and manage the machine lifecycle with our digital service platform, EcoStruxure Machine Advisor. Modicon M262 is part of EcoStruxure Machine, bringing together key technologies for product connectivity, edge control on premises, and cloud technologies to provide analytics and digital services. Scalable and IIoT ready, it prepares industrial OEMs to succeed in the digital era.
So that's it from this PLC point of view. So I am just focusing on a single PLC, which is IoT enabled. So we can pass on to next presenter.
Thank you, Vinayji, for
Thank
giving
you.
the insight for the PLC. We'd like to call Virender Singh from HMI team. Virenderji, over to you.
Thanks, Geeta, and thanks, Vinay. Confirm if I'm audible.
You're audible, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vinay, for giving the wonderful insight, and good morning to everyone. My name is Virender Singh and looks for HMI business. Let me share my screen. Just give me 1 second. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Geeta. So, good morning, everyone. And today we will discuss as we have the webinar based upon the digitization. So we will emphasize on the simple to integrate the OT with IT and with the use of HMI. So Vinay already explained how you can integrate the OT with the IT with simple using the M262 PLC. Similarly, we have the option into the HMIs also, because we, for our customer, we want to drive a higher efficiency as well as the giving him the flexibility, so they can design their machine as per their requirement, as per their end user requirement, and meeting the OT as well the IT compatibilities. So today, what are the basically the customer insight I will discuss with you in today market. So when OEM is designing their machine, so they need to find the right balance between the cost and the functionality, and they also want to looks their machine very beautiful, because whenever a end user visit to their machines basically, so HMI is the first thing they usually see, what are the functions OEM has provided, in which way they address the operator needs, in which way they have shown the alarms, and what all the function this machine has. So it is a very important component into the machine. Second thing is that customer need to keep evolving with the adoption of IoT, changes to the cyber security requirement, and other variables. So these are the two things that the customer requires. So to meet these requirement, we already have Harmony ST6 in our Schneider kitty. So these are basically the complete family of ST6. One is the, we call this as basic HMI, that range from 4-inch to 15-inch. Then we have basic web HMI that range from 4 to 15-inch. Then we have modular HMI that is ranging from 4 to 7-inch, and we have basic edge box HMI box model. So although in Schneider portfolio we have a HMI range from starting from 4-inch to 19-inch as a maximum, and IPC range starting from 10-inch to 22-inch. So but with the Harmony ST6, we know we usually majorly used in machine OEMs, so we have 4-inch to 15-inch. So basic HMI is an HMI with 16 million color, good graphics, good aesthetic, and with revolutionized software we called as EcoStructure Operator Terminal Expert. Second is the basic web HMI, as Vinay told that many even the 262 and the many another PLCs or sensors have the inbuilt web pages, HTML server, web server, HTML5 based web servers inbuilt into their PLCs, controller and sensors. So they need to visualize these onto the HMI. So we have the web HMI. It has a Chrome QT browser inbuilt, so it does not require any programming, any web page from the PLC. Directly you can open into this HMI. Just ping one, just need to ping and put an IP address of this one. Multiple IP address, multiple web pages you can open in this one. Then we have the basic modular HMI, which is basically mounted to a 2022 hole, which will save your space as well as give a good aesthetic look to your machines. That is also we have. And then we have the basic edgebox HMI that we will discuss into the next slice. So coming to the features, when we talk about the ST6 features, so we have the 16 million colors with CNC frame designed as aluminum frame bezel. And the second is basically it's a high resolution HMI when compared to the traditional models. Then visualization. So we have best in class software we called as EcoStructure Operator Terminal Expert. What we have changed is software, because we today everyone using the smartphone, even the machine operator, plant operator also using the smartphone. What they do, they dock the panel, they scroll, they zoom, they want a beautiful keypad, they want to use the functionality, another functionalities also. So but the traditional software has an issue. They have an issue when we put in some font, so they don't have gradient transparency, they don't have anti-aliasing. So the fonts looks blur kind of thing. When you put a picture into the software, they become the blurs onto this one. So if I have a smartphone, everyone using the maybe the Android or iPhone also, why should an operator use a traditional interface that he is using? He does not find his right application at the right location. He cannot dock. He cannot use the multiple window. Why? So that's why feeling that change, we launch the EcoStructure Operator Terminal Expert. So that will give you the beautiful screens with the dock, with the zoom out, with the scroll functionality, as well as the maximum number of recipes, increased number of recipes. So beautiful pictures, beautiful trends with the tooltip it will give, and it will give you the theme set also. Whenever you are using the any kind of your mobile phone today, if you don't like your theme, you change to the theme or download from the Play Store kind of thing, or you will change your mobile from the dark mode to the normal mode, day mode and night mode. Similarly, we have provided into our HMI, and you can change between the 9 themes uh, while on to go. No need of extra programming. An operator wants whatever the theme he want to choose, he can change, and it will be applicable for the complete HMI. Now coming to the another remote visualization, that is we usually call that how to we can integrate the OT with the IT. So remote visualization people wants, earlier we have as a Visio Air, you might have heard in our systems, but we have the few apprehension or things with that one. So if you buy 7-inch HMI, you want to visualize on your laptop, it will open as a 7-inch HMI. But with the ST6 we put in a all the screens automatically going to publish as a HTML5 directly. You want to open them on mobile phone, app, laptop, or you can directly open in the Android smart TV, and you can control from the 3 locations simultaneously. Either it may be the Android phone, it may be the laptop, desktop, or your Android TV. So you can control also. Then we have put something, some people many they have the already the installation base, and they have the brownfield project, and they want to integrate something kind of end-on kind of the systems. So they don't want to use the HMI because it's not required, because that they have already the HMI installed the machine on the machine, any brand. So we have an option of just let me put in pointer part for this one. We have an option of this HMI without face. We call this a HMI faceless HMI. So it has all the feature of this HMI, except it does not have the screen. So it has a 2 Ethernet port, one RS232 and 485 port. It can communicate with the multiple PLCs and multiple brand PLCs. Then you can send the data on OPC UA, you can send that on MES SQL to the SCADA also, and similarly you can visualize the same on the Android TV, mobile, and laptop. You can control and monitor. So it's a one-stop solution for your brownfield project where you does not want to change your existing system architecture, but you want to communicate it with the upper layer. So OPC UA is already acceptable measure of the IT integrators, measure of the IT or IoT community across the worldwide, because its reliability, scalability, and easy to use. Even Amazon Web Services, AWS Cloud also now support as a OPC UA. So with this HMI, we giving you the OPC UA server. You can directly communicate with the IT layer. So that's make an HMI and an IoT ready. Second thing, when we called is as earlier explained in the same software EcoStruxure operator terminal expert, you can use the multi-screen, one screen, two screen, three screen. Let's take an example. If you have a machine and you want to jog the servo, similarly you want to control the movement, as well as you want to see the how the pulse is or the servo is moving, so you can use the multiple screens as well on the same time. So it will give you the same feature that you have in your smartphone, and it also gives you your machine and a good aesthetic looks also. Now dock panel is nothing else that you have the full screen mode, and by pressing one button you can access the completely the menu. You don't need to change or reprogram the HMI. It's automatic functionality. It doesn't mean that you need to so much program into this one. You just put in a button, make a dock panel, you can easy to go. Then HTML5 browser, I already told you that we have the one HMI with the Chrome Qt browser, where you want to some display some HTML5 based web pages from any sensor, any PLC, or any another web server, and you require an industrial HMI to show onto them onto your machine. So you can use uh, web HMI, HT6 web HMI also into this one. Then we have this our edge box. So we have the two types of the edge box. One is I have shown you the previously, that is basically I'll show you, that is basically, so this edge box, this is powered by EcoStruxure operator terminal expert, that is the HMI software. It has an OPC UA server as well as the API read only with this one. So that will complete your journey to your ITOT. If you require more functionality, we have the similar kind of looking box. So we call this as a edge box HMI, and this is powered by EcoStruxure machine SCADA expert. This is the SCADA that we have our kitty for OEM application plant, and this one plant and line management. So we have uh, little bit, basically we put it this SCADA into this box of 500 tag into this one. Okay, and this SCADA as a full functionality has a driver of 250 drivers, but with this box on the Linux we given the 11 drivers. So multiple PLCs it can communicate. It can communicate with Mitsubishi, Schneider. It can communicate with another Modbus device like energy meter. What it can do, it can basically send data to the any SQL, Oracle, MySQL, MSX, Access, or Excel also. It can also send data to the Aviva Insight. Aviva Insight, I think Pankaj is on later on slide will tell you about the cloud services within the Schneider. It can directly send the data. So it also has the MQTT also, and with store and forward function. Store and forward function is required where you have something that internet is not working. So this device will store the data and then it will send to the to the upper layer whenever the internet is available. So it's a complete IoT box. About this this box also has a EcoStruxure secure connect service also. I will explain on to the later on this. So this is a one stop solution or one box solution for all your IoT needs that you can fit into your control panel or your machine panel, that will do any that will communicate with the OT with the IT layer. And parallelly it can communicate to and fro. It can send the query to the SQL, and it can do the query and as well as the data logging. So it's not a one-way communication that it only will log the data. You can also query from that box to this one. Now coming to the OT layers connectivity. So these are the drivers within the HMI we have availability. So you can see the complete Schneider portfolio, Mitsubishi Electric, including the FX5U and IQR series, Rockwell automation. We have Ethernet IP, and in Ethernet IP you can directly link the symbols also, means tag integration directly you can do. Siemens, we have TIA Portal integration. Generally, we call it as a Profinet communication directly. TIA Portal 19 version directly. You can import the tags. Apart from this one, we have the Omron, Emerson, Profibus, Cruise PLC. Also, these drivers are also available. So multiple drivers, two Ethernet port, one serial port, four drivers at a time in simultaneously. You can communicate with Siemens PLC, Mitsubishi PLC, and on the Modbus on the some energy meter. So multiple drivers you can directly utilize. So how you can go now coming to the cyber security. So Schneider Electric is very conscious with the trend that is moving into the market, and the trends of that everyone this XYZ plant or the permissions of the customer is basically hacked, or they have the cyber attack on this one. So whatever the product we are trying to bring into the market, we are coming that it should be reliable as well as the cyber secure. So all the HMI of ST6 are SLES level 1 certified, and it has the functionality of secure boot as well as the another feature of cyber. So this is already certified by the SLES level 1. So how this can work into this one? So lot of the sensors and signaling that go into the driver and the PLCs also. So you can directly communicate with the Harmony ST6 if you want to send data to the any predictive maintenance, asset performance, any augmented operator advisor or reality or third party cloud. You can directly use the Edgebox HMI. Now this is the one of the typical solution that we have, and in this solution we have shown you the one PLC that you can we have the solution with ST6, STM6 where you require 22 hole mounting and STM edge box. Then we have the remote maintenance tool. We call that Secure Connect Advisor or EcoStruxure Secure Connect. How it works basically, I will explain into next slides. Uh, just give me a second. So, EcoStruxure Secure Connect Advisor is basically whenever you send a machine to your customer, so you want to do a modification, you want to view the screens, you don't want to, you want to troubleshoot that one when something happens, you want to change a logic into the PLC. So earlier, what you require a static IP. So static IP, you go to the any BSNL, Airtel, Vodafone, and ask them for the static IP. It's very hard to get for a small enterprise actually. You need to pay for that one, or you set up your own VPN server. So all these things we taken up feedback from the market. We developed one service we called as EcoStruxure Secure Connect Advisor, and into this one basically what we have given a benefit to the to our customer that you don't need any static IP. You can plug the HMI. We have the two Ethernet port into the HMI or edge box. Both are DHCP enabled. You plug the cable from any dynamic IP, means any Geo or Airtel or Vodafone network directly. It will have internet access. With that internet access, after that you can communicate with that PLC as well as that HMI with any robot or any another PLC. And it does not means that only the Schneider PLC, any Schneider, most of the brand we are supporting, whether Rockwell, Siemens, Backoff, even the Kuka robot or Yoshikawa, Yokogawa robots also. So you can enter this network through our cloud services. You can program and you can do the modifications, and you can save your time and save your money by not sending engineer directly to the site. So we directly embedded this feature with additional license into our HMI. So it's a very end-to-end solution. It will reduce your time, and similarly it will give you a secure connect. Means secure connect means if I come into this one, this is basically the certification by Protect EM. So we have an audit by the third party auditors, and we check that our solution that we are providing, we are going with the securely this one. So we tested it is according to this IEC 62443. So that is, it doesn't mean that we are giving a remote access to a customer. Many times the end user say whether the remote connectivity solution is secure, how I can save my asset from any malware or something. So we have the certification and regularly we update the same. So what is the benefit of this one is for OEM, it's a standardized approach, securely connect your installation based machine, do a modification, save your time. reduce your cost. Key element in a service contract, you can do an AMC with your partner with these services, so remotely you can do the troubleshoot, and you can also reduce the unexpected cost. For your end user, what is the mean time to repair? If something fault happens, he will call you, you will send the engineer to your end user. On the next day, flight, bus or train, whatever the convenience they have, they need to travel, he is going to a site, only changing an output or changing any input in case of any hardware failure. But in this case, directly taken online, you can change to any spare input output, you can do the modification. So for end user, it will increase their productivity. It's a standardized approach for them, and it's basically the operational staff can administrate the system, international run smoother. So this is the benefit. So it's a total everything from the HMI portfolio, that how we can support your OEM as a OEM, your OEM, your customer, your end user, with the integrated and simpler approach of connecting OT layer with IT layer by simply implementing our M262 PLC, or we can give you the Harmony ST6 HMI, or we have the SBox HMI. So we are flexible, whatever suits your need, you can implement your machine in a plant. Thank you very much. If you have any question, you can put into the chat. I will be happy to answer them.
Thank you, Gaganji. So it's already more time we are using. So Pankajji, over to you for the Aviva. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me know once my screen is visible.
Yes, screen is visible.
Okay. So you have heard about our PLCs, now the HMI. Now the latest trend is the real-time data that is generated from the shop floor of any plant. Customer wants to aggregate the data, do the dashboarding, share the access to various stakeholders, and then do the analytics also on top of it. So what I'm showcasing is a demonstration on how it will look like once you integrate all the plants and assets into a unified platform. So for an end user, so it is a fictitious plant called Hopperfield. So these are the three plants, okay, which are tagged in a geolocation format. On the left hand side, you have business KPIs for which are coming from SAP and other IT systems in terms of HSE compliance, schedule compliance, asset health, market share. And on the right hand side, this is the real time data which is coming from the plant for energy consumption, carbon emission, the production inside the plant, the time since last injury, and the unplanned downtime. So this will be applicable to the senior management of the customer, and they call it command center. And if you are an OEM, you have supplied machines to your customers, end users, and then a lot of customers want uh, OEMs to give them recommendation on the performance of the machine. So you can integrate various machines which you have supplied to customers and then do the dashboarding and as well as the analytics on top of it. And the recommendation can be shared with the end user, and this becomes an additional business model for you, right? Because when the machine is sold to customer, it is a highly competitive case, but the existing install base which any OEM has in the market, so this can become an additional business model for those OEMs. We can go to any particular plant. In this case, you can see we have got entire farm to fork visibility, starting from the raw material which is coming to the plant, to the utilities for water management, water treatment, the process area, brew house in this case, bottling plant, inventory, and storage. If I go to the farm, I can track the scheduled delivery of raw materials. I can have the GPS connectivity into the platform, location of various trucks which are coming with the supply. In this case, you can see that there is a insufficient grain in the silo, but the next scheduled delivery is at 5 a.m. So this kind of status reports also uh, we can get. And if I go to water management, which is a priority for many customers, we can get water usage per section. Like in this case, we can see packaging has consumed the maximum water, and the water sources level, top issues inside the plant, and pump performance in terms of efficiency. Okay, if I go to the discrete section of the plant, the packaging line, we can have OE line wise. We can see we are having the line wise OE. We can drill down further to any particular line. So in this case, bottling line one, we can have a OE availability, yield, weight samples, all these statistics available into a single dashboard. We can further drill down to any particular machine. In this case, we'll double click onto the labeling and we can see the KPIs related to labeling machine. And we can also integrate CCTV feeds for the through the IP cameras into the platform. Okay, in case we want to do some bi-directional control, we can give command also from the headquarter, though this is kind of a highly conscious choice which the customer needs to make, but many customer need to have control of the critical equipments remotely, so that feature is also there as a part of the platform. And in the operations review meeting, we can have aggregation of all the alarms inside the plant. And once the operation team is reviewing all the alarms, they can assign the priority, they can assign the criticality from the command center itself. Like in this case, say I mention this as a highly critical task and it is a worst run of pump command. I can go to the relevant section and I can see the status of that alarm. In this case, we can see that the pump is still running, right? But the system has generated an anomaly. So this is a predictive analytics use case where before the failure, we have got a anomaly alert for the pump that there is something abnormal. And plant team can raise a ticket and they can assign a person to do the maintenance schedule for this particular pump. Or like in this case, wastewater management, this fourth one, 104, is not on track. I can go to the relevant section and I can see that my baseline is this one, the yellow line, and my wastewater production is above that. And spent grain is having the maximum wastewater generation. So the plant might need to look at the spent grain, why the wastewater production is higher in case of uh, spent grains, right? And they can also assign this task to the relevant department, right, for quality or for maintenance, engineering, and they can track the workflow from the platform. This platform is available in all models, so we can be deployed on servers, private cloud, and then we also have a public cloud SaaS version, which is, as Virender also mentioned, by the name of Aviva Insights. So that completes the demonstration of the command center concept that Schneider has. And we have got very good references. This can be started from few tags, few hundred tags, and we can scale it up to the millions of tags. We have references running up to the 15 lakh parameters, both business as well as the real-time parameters coming from PLC, DCS, SCADA systems, HMIs from the shop floor, right? In terms of the presentation, so just want to share that Schneider has 9 lighthouse facilities across the globe. And out of that, Hyderabad in India is the sustainability lighthouse. So in case you are customers, if you are an OEM, your customers asking for the something on digitalization, they are going for lighthouse. You can visit our Hyderabad facility to get an idea what lighthouse looks like. And if you're an end user, you're embarking on the journey, we would be happy to host you at our Hyderabad facility. These are some of the benefits that we have derived by implementing digitalization. As you can see, line efficiency, we have improved from 62% to 78%. Offer lead time has reduced from 9 to 4 days. And energy, we have been able to improve by 20%. This is the complete portfolio that we have. We have solutions catering to the engineering requirement. We can create a digital twin, do the process simulation in case OEMs are building new machines or end users are building new plants. We can help you simulate the performance of the plant. We have got our own PNID kind of softwares which we supply to a lot of manufacturing customers. In the operations portfolio, we have our own SCADA suite of portfolio. We have then on the analytics side, PI, Historian, Predictive Analytics portfolio as a part of operations. And we also have MES into our portfolio in case somebody is looking for traceability, end-to-end traceability, which is a typical requirement for food and beverage and pharma. We can help you achieve that kind of EBMR and traceability reports. In the maintenance, we have our own computerized maintenance management system. In case customer, you are looking for something on digitalizing your maintenance, work order automation, work order generation, MTTR, MTBF reduction, reports pertaining to maintenance, we can help you with those kind of use cases also. In terms of the SCADA portfolio, a lot of OEMs, especially I've seen, they have multiple vendors, the automation vendors, as a part of their diversification of supplier. But to the customers, the front end is the SCADA system, right? So a lot of our SCADAs are implemented onto third-party PLCs of say Rockwell, Siemens, Mitsubishi, Omron, Schneider. Of course, there is a native connectivity. So in case you are using multiple PLCs for your machines or as an end user, you can standardize the front end, right? You can have standardized libraries, which will be your intellectual property, and that we can do with the help of Schneider's SCADA portfolio. So do let us know in case you're looking for something like this. But all the SCADA platforms, they have got native connectivity to Schneider, but say, to other systems also, we have got the drivers which can connect to third-party PLCs as well as the IT systems. Okay, and this is more on the our software as a service model, Aviva Insight. So in case customers are not able to have infra into their facility, because for digitalization the servers are typically high end, so Schneider has its own cloud, and we can uh, give a space onto that cloud to our customers, and that software is called Aviva Insights. So basically, we connect to the real-time devices, whether it is PLC or it is HMI on the shop floor, and this data goes to a secured cloud. And there we can define the rules. We can do the calculations for OE calculation. We can create rule-based rules for alerts for the conditions of the machine. We can have analytics dashboard. We can do anomaly detection in case somebody needs to do predictive maintenance for their machines. That can be done in the cloud platform, and the access can be given to relevant stakeholders across the organization within both internal and external to the organization. These are some of the dashboards which we can create, and you can create this on the go, right? On the fly also, you can create your own customized uh, dashboards. This is for the predictive analytics, the how it will look like onto the Aviva Insight, right? And you can add your own analytical module. You don't need a data scientist separately to create your own analytics. This is for OE. As you can see, we can have OE availability, downtime reasons. We can further drill down to the reason for lesser OEs. You can define the visibility. And the last message which I would like to give is that as a Schneider, we have got a very comprehensive presence among a lot of large end users in all the industries. As you can see, food, beverage, CPG, all the top 25 companies, they use Schneider software products, and many of them have third-party PLC. So in case you have got that kind of architecture, you can standardize onto software right from your SCADA up to the command center, which will be in your enterprise. Thank you. Am I audible? Yeah, I have completed my presentation.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You are audible. Thank you, Pankajji, for giving the insight for this. Aviva. So now we can like go ahead with the quiz. I'm sharing one quiz link uh, in chat. I request everyone to take time, little time out of your this webinar and upload your responses. So as Reckers will give away some goodies. So we will shortlist from there. Whosoever give the like most of the right answer, we will go ahead with that. By the time I'm also opening the unmuting everyone. If anyone have any questions, they can like unmute themselves and ask question to the speakers. We have Vinay with us, Pankaj Aswal and Virender. If you have any question, Gaganji.
I think Geeta, you can post the quiz And then anyone have any questions, you can post it in the chat box or you can unmute yourself. We will close this quiz at 12:05. So it's a simple multiple choice option questions. So you can just have a look at this and then maybe we'll be announce the winners at 12:05. Meanwhile, any questions, any suggestions?
My name is Nymphia Tikko. I have a question.
Yeah.
Actually, I joined a bit late. So you were talking about the digitalization on cloud. So is this this system can be connected to any cloud, any third party cloud, or it would be a Schneider cloud only?
No, we have this MQTT, which can be connected to your Azure cloud as well as AWS cloud. Along with, we have our own cloud also, which is Aviva Insight.
Okay, but it can be integrated to any other cloud as well.
Yes. Like Azure
And
or AWS.
AWS, and
Yeah.
this cloud would be only to keep the data, or it would be giving you some other functionalities as well. I'm sorry,
It
I
will.
told you I joined late, no? Yeah.
No problem. You can have a make the dashboards
Organize.
also. And yeah, yes, someone was saying something. So you can take the data to the cloud and you can maybe do the dashboarding and you can fetch data from it. So based on your requirement, you can do all the things that you require. So if there any specific
Can't you
requirement of
use
you,
no, can't you use your emails, chats, and other features on the cloud?
we have the email functionality that, for example, you are taking that, pushing the data to your emails. So
Hmm.
you can lock the data and send it to your email IDs. We have that option in the HMIs as well as in PLCs. You can do that
Okay,
as well as in SCADA also.
okay. Fine, thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions apart from this? Meanwhile, I request everyone to please participate in the quiz. It's a very simple quiz, very simple.
So Anand Tiwari ji, you can unmute yourself and you can ask Anand ji.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
This is Anand from Innovaxer Techcraft Private Limited. Actually, ma'am, I am sub query related to Aviva is. Hello, am I audible,
Yes,
ma'am?
yes, you are audible.
Actually, when I was using Aviva software, there is some limit about 30 hours period. After 30 hours, we are unable to use Aviva. So, is there any way to use, or we have to buy some subscription or anything? So, this is my concern.
Pankaj ji.
Anandji, this is a license that you have procured?
Yeah, no. We have no license. So just I'm asking, sir, we have to take some license or like that.
Yeah.
Maybe they are using demo
Connectors
license.
can quote you the license. You can
Yeah,
have a runtime license that
yeah,
you need to define a number of tags and records.
okay.
Anandji, you are talking about the development part or the runtime part?
I was talking about the runtime part.
It's a runtime part. So that you have to procure from our partner Rekus. So there is a key
Okay.
that then you can generate the site key based on certain things you need to generate, and then you can run it in your PC.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
So
sir.
for runtime, you require a license.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Yes.
Anyone?
Geeta, we got the responses.
We got
Uh,
only five response. Yeah. Yes, Mister.
Yes,
I
Miss.
have another question.
Yes,
See,
please.
I'm from Genesis. So Genesis is a global leader for the contact center solutions. Apart from the offering of the licenses for the contact center in manufacturing and in various segments. We also provide the customization of the CRM, SAP, and everything on the cloud. So, is there
Okay.
any opportunity for us to tie up with you for your business purposes? Do you find any opportunity here with us?
Okay, no issue. We can discuss it separately. Maybe we are doing certain projects and maybe wherever we required a lot of integration with clouds and all, where we can discuss with you. So we can discuss
Okay.
offline better. Better to discuss it offline on these
Yes, yes,
things.
that's what I need to understand because
Yeah, yeah.
it is based on the used case. So unless we don't
Yes,
have a
yes.
used case, then there is no need of going ahead.
Correct, correct, correct. We'll get back to you on this. No
Okay,
problem.
okay, thank you.
So we are closing the quiz. Request you to please participate. We are announcing the winner soon.
Yes, we will announce the winners soon. Request everyone kindly upload your quiz answers.
Mhm.
Either we are done.
Uh, we got very less participation. I just request everyone to kindly upload your quiz responses, and after records will give the giveaway for according to that.
So,
Naveen
friends,
I have
ji,
one question.
this is the last chance. There are special prizes for the top three people who are completing this quiz and securing highest marks. So
I
take
am
one.
unable to see the quiz, like which is the link.
let
Geeta, I
me
have one
reshare.
question.
Already shared in the chat box. You can check.
Let
Okay,
me
okay,
let me
Geeta
reshare
Rawat
it.
shared
I
the link.
I just
Yeah.
reshared it.
okay.
Uh,
Uh,
I have one question.
yes, sir.
I'm Kapil Khurana from Technovis Automation.
Yes, sir.
Uh, yeah,
Yes, Kapil.
we have developed one. I think there is some background.
Yes, continue, sir.
Yeah, I have one question that we have developed one web image processing system where we have identified the some products and it's a vision system which we have developed on a Python platform is a machine learning concept and on a Django platform. So can we integrate this our existing system with your Aviva platform? Is it support the Python based system application which we already developed? We have developed few application tools for CNC and for some other calculations. And in some softwares which is available, some SCADA software which is available in the market, they support customized scripting over there in a different platforms like .NET or some Java scripting and some Python. So Aviva is also supporting this kind of facility.
Pankaj, you are there? Can you answer this question? I think Pankaj just left. Kapilji, we will get back to you on this. I think Pankaj has left. I think
No problem.
we are about to close at 12, so he has left. I'll connect you with Pankaj directly over phone.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Kapil, we will discuss this.
Okay,
We'll meet you very soon and we'll come.
okay, no problem.
Okay, we have some very
From
senior
CMAC.
people in the
Yeah,
call.
yeah.
I would like to thank Mr. Pankaj Srivastava, Senior General Manager from Mecon.
Thank you.
Pankaj, can you hear us?
Naveen,
Thanks for joining this call. And I remember when we had a meeting a couple of weeks back, you were talking about digitalization at full steel plant level. So, do you think this kind of solutions can work for steel plants?
Thank you, Naveen. Actually, we have attend all the presentations, and it will be definitely useful for us. Any query will be there. We will demonstrate and communicate to you.
Sure. We'll come back to you with our Schneider team to discuss about this.
Okay.
Thank you. Uh, Gagandeep,
We
we
have one
can
Yeah.
question.
now. Yeah.
We have question from CMAC Automation. Is there any HMI which support printer connectivity? Please suggest the model number.
Yes, we have HMIs that can be connected to a printer. So I would request you to share the printer part reference so we can update you. We are doing a lot of applications with printer like barcode and normal printer also. So if you can share the part reference, we will suggest you the right correct part reference of HMI. I hope I answered your question.
Gagandeep, I'll connect with CMAC and we will work on it.
Okay, okay.
Geeta, you can
So
announce the winners now.
we don't have the much participant. We will definitely some technical glitch is also coming. We will announce the winner later on. So I request everyone to kindly take participation quiz. And thank you everyone for joining the call. I request.
Geeta, you got muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. So I was just saying that the winner will take like some glitches coming. We won't be able to pull out the name. So we'll announce it later on. Kindly request everyone to upload their responses in quiz. And we will definitely give the top who's the most right answer will give the giveaways from Records Automation. And I just request Naveenji if we have KP Singh with us.
No, Mr. KP Singh is not here.
Okay, no
He's
issue.
traveling.
So I request Gaganji so kindly give us a closure for the webinar.
Thank you all for joining this call. I think it's a good interactive session with all of you. We have explained about PLC, HMIs, and SCADA. If you have any query, you can come back to us. You can come back to Reckers. We would love to solve your pain areas, and we would like to do POCs also with you. So there's a lot of questions regarding that. Do you have this demo piece or that? We have the availability of these products, so you can come back to us. Thank you so much for joining this call.
Thank you everyone for
Thank
giving your
you.
precious time
Thank
of
you,
1 hour.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.